covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The month of May is Immigration Awareness Month, and officers kicked off the celebration a bit early with a visit to the Jack Hayward High School last week. Jamila Mizik reports.
The Bahamas Immigration Department visiting the Jack Hayward Senior High School, displaying some of their drills and speaking to students. It's one of the first activities planned for Immigration Month. Chief Immigration Officer Stanley Wilson says they hope to bring greater awareness among the student body.
We want to make the students aware of what immigration does. Secondly, and more importantly, we want students who are born to non-Bahamian parents in the Bahamas, we want to make them aware of the procedures as it relates to them getting citizenship, because there's a process. If you were born here, born in the Bahamas, it does not automatically make you a Bahamian. So there's a process to follow. We're here now so that we can say to them what needs to happen when, ensure that they have proper documentation, let them know what to expect when they come to see us so that we can assist them in getting citizenship, those who are entitled to it.
Wilson says the aim is to show persons that the Immigration Department is about more than just detaining illegal immigrants, adding that it is important for students to be aware so that they can have a fair chance at future opportunities.
They have to know these things because, okay, you're at a disadvantage if you were born in the Bahamas and you're not a Bahamian citizen. That goes without saying. So in order to make sure that career paths are done, whether it's be for additional education or to ensure that you get a fair chance in the job market, they would have to have citizenship, Bahamian citizenship.
Principal Bronwyn Smith says it was a privilege to have the immigration officers stop by the school, adding that it's important for government agencies to help educate students.
It helps to expose the minds of children to see exactly some job areas that they would like to venture in. It tells them about some of the job descriptions. They also see young people, persons who might be their siblings and uncles and aunts. If you notice, the persons who are doing the job are rather young, and they can see that, that's something that I can get into.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
And now on to our Generation Y report. Tonight we will feature a young songbird who continues to sing her way into the hearts of many event organizers. She wants to make music a career, but for her it is not easy. Yet, in spite of the obstacles, she is determined to march to the beat of her own drum. Italia Hall has her story. Shaken, but here I stand, weary, still I press on.
21-year-old Berlicia Saunders says she believes she was blessed with the gift of singing from the moment she was conceived. She says she began singing at the age of 7, and that was a proud moment for her mother, as she always wanted a daughter who was able to sing.
My first two sisters, the first one, she is more like a producer, a rapper. My second sister, she's trying to train her to sing. But when I was there, I was kind of jealous, because she never gave me a chance. And I was like, Mommy, you could give me a chance, like let me try to sing. So she was like, okay, can you sing the song? At the time the song was Still I Rise by Yolanda Adam. And when I sang the song, my sister was like, well, there's your singer. So after that, she asked me like, if I was to go anywhere, would I be able to sing? And I told her, yeah, and that's what I did.
From there, Berlicia's talent took off. She performed at a number of events, the National Arts Festival, government events, weddings, parades, and much more. She also participated in a number of competitions in the nation's capital.
People find it so amazing of the height that I have in my voice, and it's just like when I sing, it just comes naturally.
Berlicia is now preparing to graduate with a bachelor's degree from the University of the Bahamas, but she says she always wanted to take her singing career further, but it has been difficult to do that on the island.
After 2 years, I wanted to do 2 years here and then finish my next 2 years in, well, probably the States or Canada. But at the time, I wanted to go into different competitions, something else other than just going to school here and then working, because now I work and then I go to school, so it wasn't really much time for me to do music. So that's why I'm not as far as I should be, but I know everything happens in due time.
She says although it is discouraging sometimes, she is determined to follow her dreams.
I like to see where I can find like different competitions over in the States or Canada or wherever the road may lead, and hopefully maybe someone will be able to hear me. And I also want to start a YouTube channel as well, just to get my music out there.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Artia Lightborn from Freeport inquired, how do I prevent muscle aches and soreness after a good workout? This is an excellent question, Artia, especially since so many people will be getting fit and exercising more after the holidays. It is perfectly normal for our muscles to ache a few days later after a good workout, and this is what we call delayed onset muscle soreness. This can occur in even elite level athletes and in someone that exercises regularly. Contrary to what many people may think, lactic acid is not involved in this process. When our muscles are required to work harder or in a different way, like in a new exercise routine or program, there is some damage to our muscle fibers which are microscopic, and this results in the soreness or muscle aches that is experienced. So, don't let mild muscle aches and pains stop your workout. Stick with your exercise program, as your muscle soreness will usually resolve on its own. For all of your health-related questions, please drop them in my question box at the hospital or email askdrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. Ramiko Knowles has a check on sports when we come back.